Drill, baby, drill. The battle for Jamaican's black gold, my people. I would not be surprised if the United States isn't already drilling oil on the inlands in Jamaica, not in the shores, because they know say in the shore you have to set up them the big old rig them people. But inland, you can actually set up a small little pump, my people, and already be drilling on Jamaica's inland, my people. I would not be surprised. No, I would not be surprised one bit, my people. Drilling the oil and removing the oil by night on the duppy ship that they have circling Jamaica, my people. I would not be surprised if they are already there. Yes, my people, drilling on the inlands of Jamaica. My people, welcome to another live stream, my people. I go by the name Yard Boss. I'm on a mission to feed my people with knowledge, my people, so that we are prepared for anything that life throw at us. Please like the video, my people, and please subscribe to the channel if this is your first time seeing me on your screen, my people. Let us reason together, my people. Let us read together. Mhm. I want to forget about politics, forget about PMP, forget about GLP, my people. Forget who you support, my people. I want you to think as a businessman, like an investor, like a world leader, my people. Because the biggest battle over Jamaica, it's on the way, my people. It is already happening, my people. They are fighting for Jamaica oil, my people. You see, uno no see them a drill yet. I want to say, Yard Boss, wake me up when them start drill, but me tell you no. They are drilling already. Uno just no see it. Look how they drill in Texas. Look how what him call him now, Henry Ford and them friend them, back when them a build America. Look how they drill for oil. They drill for oil with them, the little bit of them, the little pump there. That is the old days of drilling for oil. The Chinese, them probably already a drill oil at Jamaica. The British and now the United States, them a drill oil down there at Jamaica already, my people. But where them a position themselves for now, them a position themselves for the big monster food that is off the shores of Jamaica, my people. The big food, them talk about 7 billion worth of oil, barrel worth of oil. I say, Yard Boss, it is more than that out there. It is more than that out there, my people. Right now, it is taking place behind closed doors. You're not seeing it. Remember, I know, it's recently July, June 5th, something like that. The dopey ship come at Jamaica, right? And when they left Jamaica, what happened? The lights gone. How the hell lights gone, so? Is it that they were installing something or they were taking out something? Yardbar show or no? The cranes, right? That was outside of the dopey ship. I showed you guys the oil tankers that was outside the dopey ship where they rotted oil them having at the tanker. Is it that they were actually exporting the oil from the oil wells that they already drilling and loaded it on the ship to take it out? And remember, ever since the big old dopey ship left Jamaica, there is more dopey ships circling the Jamaican shores, my people. Is it that they're extracting the oil and they're moving the oil at night when we can't see it? Because them can work at night. They can work with night vision technology, my people. Them can see. But we cannot see. Them must see everything clearly, my people. Let us all wake up and smell the coffee. Yes, my people, because a lot of things is happening behind closed doors, my people. That's what I feel in my gut. That is what I feel in my gut, my people. The most powerful nations, my people. They're keeping a close eye on Jamaica. The two biggest superpower right now, they're in Jamaica. The Chinese, them, they are Jamaica. The United States of America, they are Jamaica. And poor Great Britain is right in Jamaica looking, and them can't do nothing. Because the United States have a man over there who don't give a rat's ass about anybody else but himself. And him said, drill, baby, drill. Me people, him is a oil man. Him love it. You know, see what him do over there, Maduro. In a Venezuela, on want the same damn thing for happen to Andrew Holness and on the stay tuned, my people, because we're going to play a video of the gas man, the oil man. I say, mighty God of Daniel, the amount of oil where Jamaica have, it is life changing. And then we're going to hear from a comrade, Andre, say, yes, we have a lot of oil, but Andrew never give away none of the money. Mighty God of Daniel, Andrew never give us any of the money. That is what some of the comrades them are saying, the people. But Yard Boss is looking at this as from a different lens. Me no want a war broke out at Jamaica. I do not want any war to break out at Jamaica. I do not want to see Prime Minister Andrew Holness in a shackles going to the United States of America. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see Marky G in shackles going to the United States of America. Because a lot of the comrades them are say, even Bruce Golden himself telling Bro God say, stand up to Donald Trump. And I say to Bruce Golden, do not beat up Andrew Holness' life. Because if him stand up to Donald Trump, him 26 bank account, them gone. The money where they in him 26 bank account, them him can't spend it if him stand up to Andrew Holness. And if Andrew Holness lose the next election and Marky G come in, him have to listen. Because if him don't listen, the people, sad to say, that he will no longer be the Prime Minister of Jamaica. You see, it is okay for us to type and okay to say, look at our history with the Chinese. Look at our history with the Cubans. Because we just a type. You're not directly speaking to Donald Trump as an official, as a government official. You don't know what kind of room them are bringing in with blasted crocus bag over your head. You don't know what kind of technology them have when them play exactly what you are debating and talking about behind closed doors or in your bedroom with your woman. You don't know if them have a video of you showing you doing something in some compromising way. A big ball game we are talking about, my people. This is not typing on computer and child's play. Bro God is doing exactly what he needs to do to preserve his life. Uno no see, uno not pay attention, you know. Uno not paying attention. Me see the bloggers them, some of the bloggers them that was allowed to actually go up on the dopey ship. And some of the people them that was allowed to go up on the dopey ship when it park up half a while. And them go up on the dopey ship and them say, mighty God, it is so beautiful. It is so nice. Look on these jets. You know what Yard Boss said? Yard Boss saw a killing machine on display. Yard Boss saw a show of force. Them come at Jamaica. The Chinese them send hospital ship. Hospital ship the Chinese them send. To come patch up people and give people a little bit of medical aid. The United States of America send a dopey ship, a killer ship. That the ship they've been murdering people for 40 years. That is what the United States of America sent Donald Trump. Why him send it? It's not to come and show us how nice the ship look, because nothing nice about that ship that was made to kill people. Him send it as a message to Bro God and the entire Jamaican government to say that when the big food start eat, because food are eat already, you know, we just not seeing it yet. Them already are drilled down, them I guarantee you, say them already are drilled down there. The big food is actually in the waters, my people. The United States of America don't need no United Gas to come dig and explore nothing. To tell them, say, oil they are Jamaica. Come on, my people, let us not be fooled. Them no need them, the little boy they for come to Jamaica and tell we say oil they down there. The United States military already know that. The Chinese military already know that. Them go explore and drill down there by themselves and know say whole heap of barrel of oil they down there. You know not hear what Darrell Val say. Darrell Val say, you can come and you can explore him talk about the United Gas, you know. Because them are bada Jamaica to come explore like a them are gonna get the license for drill. Them too pushy. Them do the same thing down at Trinidad there. So them come to Jamaica now and pushy and push up themselves. Yes. And say, yes, give us license to explore. You know where Darrell Vaz tell them, say, yes, go explore. Darrell Vaz already know, say, I'll there Jamaica. Because me hear say, him and the United States a big friend, long time. Even bigger friend than Brogard. Them say, Darrell Vaz tell them, say, come and explore. But you will not get the license for drill down here. When you ever hear nothing go say it, Darrell say, come explore. But you will not be getting the license to drill down here. That the license there, them a compete for it. The United States of America a compete for it and China a compete for it. China a compete for it. With money, them a sweeten up the pockets of the politicians in Jamaica, allegedly. That is how them a compete for the oil in Jamaica land we love. Oh, 28, somebody, oh, and a 26, a 28, oh. A 28 bank account, all right. Even the dance in the comment section. Big up yourself, bro God. Big up yourself. And just all we are talk about. All we are talk about, bro God. Zane, big up yourself. Enough respect. Big up yourself, Marky G. The man say, come and explore, but you will not be drilling a two nation right now that is going to get the big contract. And you know, oh, the big boss of United States of America love oil already. That the old man there, he want to run for a third term, you know. The man, the man look tired still, you know. The man look tired still, man. And the man still want to go on for a third term. But me not think that can happen. Because you have to actually amend the United States Constitution in order to allow a president to run and serve another third term. And even if you run for a third term, more than likely he's not going to win based on his approval rating right now, right? In the United States of America. Two nations probably already drilling in Jamaica for oil. And the two of them, China and the United States of America, Great Britain, them not going to get that a big contract there. They will not. Yes? We're going to touch upon the energy sector maybe in another live stream. Who is competing to actually install a new grid in Jamaica? United States and China, again, is in the race for that one. But that a child's play compared to the big money in this one. Remember, you know, my people, China, them need oil desperately. When Iran locked down the Strait of Hormuz, the Chinese, them over there are suffer, my people. All of them reserve is running dry, my people. Them need oil desperately. That is why them come to Jamaica and come try buy we out. And that's what them are doing in the Caribbean, you know. Buy out everybody in the Caribbean with their money. Because them know so we broke and we hungry. Yes? We need roads. We need infrastructure. So them come and them buy we out. Because we don't have the discipline to save one cocoa. Yes? We don't have that the discipline there. Because if we had the discipline in our people, Jamaica would have been way better off and don't have to be depending on these foreign loans and things for people. We have a lot to export in Jamaica land we love. Yes? And we could actually get companies from in the United States, right, with their technology to come and help us. Yes. And pay them where we feel like we pay them. Not the other way around. We are do business backwards. We are do business where we are tell the company them for come in a Jamaica. Yes? Come do what you have to do. And then turn around and give us a pittance, give us fraction of the amount of billions of dollars we are make. What can go so? That is not how business is run. No, business is not run that way. You come in with the expertise and we pay you for the services that you're rendering. That is the way how you run a business. Yes, boss man, we have to pay you for your service. We are rendering, but everybody just come and buy out. Is it going to be the same deal for the oil? Because if them cut that the same deal for the oil, my people, the Jamaican people, them is not going to benefit from the oil. We can't cut a deal like that. Where the big corporations, them come in and believe, say, I feed them oil. Them a drill out. We just a sell off the blasted oil well to the people, them. And them just give us a little bit of royalty. No, we can't cut the deal. It have to be a partnership with people. A partnership between the company that is going to be, them are going to spend a good amount of money for drill. But it must be a partnership between the government, the Jamaican government, right, which is the people of Jamaica, not Andrew Holness and the members of parliament. When they talk about government, they're talking about the people. So any deal that is being cut must be in the interest of the Jamaican people. And even if we're not physically getting the money in our hand, because I saw them thing at work, an honest government would have send a check, maybe like a once a year or something like that, to the people of Jamaica. Yes, at least for the first 5-10 years. An honest government. But even if we don't get a check, what we need to see with the oil money? No more patrol on the road. Every road in a Jamaica, once oil money are run, should be squeaky clean, my people. We're talking about nice road surfaces. Highways all over Jamaica. Infrastructure building up. New hospital, no more chaka hospital in a Jamaica. The best of the best doctors, the best of the best nurses, best of the best universities, and so forth and so on and so on. Even if you not spend the money directly per way. And make sure say the people them will live in a Jamaica. And even those who are overseas can afford a piece of the rock. Meaning even a blasted square meter of land in Jamaica land we love. Create some land amnesty program for the people them. Because not because them live a foreign, them have money a whole heap away. They are foreign, broke and hungry same way. Like the people them in Jamaica land we love. That is what we need to see with the oil money. Yes, my people. Look on Dubai. Look on Singapore, my people. Look how them treat them people. Do you have poor people at Dubai and Singapore? What do you define as poor? Because even the poorest smaddy, when they are Dubai and Singapore, is not going to bed hungry at night time. Them not sleep in a chaka place with no tent over them head. No tent not over them head. Them not have no government boy and no private land boy. I come bulldoze them house with them build pan land. Them not have that. Because them own the land where them live pan. Them own the apartment where them live in. Even the poorest of the poorest in a them the country there own the blasted place where them live in. Them not paying no rent. Only the foreigners them where are coming come work I pay the rent, my people. And that is what we need in Jamaica land we love. Every single person, a grown adult, we see them born in a Jamaica. Even if you're there foreign, you should be able to purchase a piece of land in Jamaica. You're probably not going to get the land on the shores overlooking the water. You have to go buy that for big money. But a whole heap of land there, Jamaica. Whole heap of land there. Jamaica may look small upon the globe. But how many Jamaicans we have? We have about what? 3 million? 3.5 million in Jamaica and overseas? Why can't every Jamaican get a piece of land? Come on, bro, God. Start sell off the land them at reasonable amount of money. Yes? Yes. Even before the oil deal cut, my people. Thank you guys so much for joining another live stream. I go by the name Yardbars. Happy Independence Day. Last night we celebrated 64 years of being basically on our own. Yes, many of my Rasta friend them will debate me and say, "Yard boss, we're not on our own because the Governor General still run things around here." But really and truly, we have been on our own. We are allowed to go out and we are allowed to actually get debt where we have to pay back. When we were under the British system solely, we had to go according to what they say. Now we have some form of independence. We are allowed to run our own affairs. Our highest court is what? The Privy Council. There's certain rules and norms that we have to follow for the British system. But I would say we're still independent for the most part. When we move to becoming what? A republic now, then we're free. No more British monarch, no more Privy Council, none of them that think that we're free. So that is the ultimate freedom. But we're indeed still independent people. Yes? So, my people, what if I told you that three of the world's most powerful nations all have a strategic reason to keep Jamaica close? A little speck on the globe. Why are we so important, my people? The United States, China, and Great Britain, my people. On the surface, everyone smiles. Everyone shake hands. That's what them always. Them laugh. Them shake hand, my people. Everyone talk about partnership and development, my people. But I say partnership and development. Sometimes in these cases, it's the man with the biggest gun that is close to Jamaica is going to win this rat race here, my people. History has showed us that powerful countries rarely compete over something that has no value. Why are they competing in Jamaica? Why the Chinese them? Ever since them send them indentured slave at Jamaica, because that's what them saying. Yard boss is not going to pretty up nothing. The Chinese them come at Jamaica as indentured laborers, the earlier settlers them. And the slave masters them treat them like slaves at Jamaica. And all them Chinese they at Jamaica a buy we out. No. It's the one them were there at Beijing. Them come and them explore and them say, mighty God of Daniel, this little island are rich in natural resources. And from the new set of Chinese them come, I be a buy them, I buy them, I buy them, I die them, I buy we out. And we just a sell out. Them just buy all part. And them are gonna do something down there. And them are gonna read it, them are gonna kickstart all part again. If you look on the beautiful hospitals that is going up in Jamaica land, we love. Who did it? I build them. Let me see if we can pull in the map for my people. Thank you guys so much for joining another live stream. Yes, I go by the name Yard Boss. I'm gonna pull up the map that I showed you guys the other day, my people. hmm Many of us say that the United States of America dropped the ball and then make Chinese come in and buy we out. But the United States of America knows it. No matter how much money the Chinese boy them come and Jamaica come spend, they are the big bad wolf. And when them huff and them puff, they will blow the Chinese straight out of Jamaica. Them know that. Mhm. Watch this map here. Watch this map here. All over Jamaica. This was in Brogad's independence speech, my people. All over Jamaica, them are gonna build up. Montego Bay, Falmouth, Ocherios, Aracabesa, Port Maria, my people, Morant Bay, Yallas, Kingston, Vernon Field, new airport, new hospital, new everything all over the place. Who the hell is going to be doing those jobs, my people? The United States of America never send nobody come to Jamaica. Come work. Jamaicans, the young Jamaican man there. Them go to school, a high school, and get them high school diploma. Them have a little trade. Some have a trade. And some of them, they on the corner, do this. I beat out them hand middle. And I try bang the line. I try for bingo at the time. While the Chinese, them, is flying in plane by plane by plane by plane by plane. We come walk and develop Jamaica. If you're there Jamaica, do me a favor. Because me a show no say and a lie me a tell. There is a hospital that is building up in Spanish Town. A new hospital them a build. Take a drive, go down there. In the morning, I see who are go up on the job site. Take a drive, go down there. When work over, and see who are coming off of the job site. Is a army of Chinese workers coming off of the blasted job site. Every one of them, the big development there is a army of Chinese. Go down a pinnacle in a Montego Bay. The big old brand new multi-billion-dollar hotel where them apartment is like a city within a city where them appeal. And look and see who is going to work and that the site there at their time. Nothing but Chinese. Is it that us Jamaicans can't get them their work there? Is it that the Chinese them better than we can outwork we? No. We were the descendants of slaves. We trang. The Chinese them not stronger than we. When they were coming to Jamaica, when the British slave masters sent for them, guess how many of them dead upon the ship there? 500 of them go upon the ship. And only 25 of them alone make it to Jamaica. When them are sent for we Africa, and them have murder we upon that ship there. We not just dead so easy. And them have beat we kill we upon the ship. Make we not make it to Jamaica. We strong. We can survive even in the toughest conditions. 100% of the African slaves go on the ship. And 100% of the African slaves reach a Jamaica. The only reason why we not reach a Jamaica is when we rebel and them throw it overboard. Them the boy they not stronger than we. Them the boy they not smarter than we. We can go and we can go clean out the blasted rubble. We can go start from the bottom. Even when we have skills, we go and we learn and we get certified. We can do it. We can contribute to the building up, the development of Jamaica. Me no want hear nobody a call me and I tell me, say, yard boss, my hand them a work, my foot them a work, my brain I think right, but me can't find a job at Jamaica. Me go tell you, say, a lie, you know what tell. Cause what heap of work, they are Jamaica just a dash way. And we not do it. The Chinese, them a come in and them a say, yes, I will do it. Even mechanic shop, me see the Chinese, them a come at Jamaica, come open up. Why one of our black Jamaicans couldn't think of that? Building a mechanic shop that is efficient, where cars can come in just like a dealership. And we as black brothers and sisters working on the cars as they come in. We not sit down and a scroll pan TikTok. And we not sit down and a kneel out with hand middle with weed and blame pan the blasted job site. We just a work. Why couldn't we think about that? Why a Chinese have to come in and build a illegal garage? Because the garage was not legal. Them shut it down. We don't know if the garage still a go on. The people. It's either we want to do it or we don't want to do it. Yes? All right, let us get back to drill, baby, drill, my people. Drill, baby, drill. So the three nations, them competing right now for the big food is the United States of America, China, and Great Britain. My people, I say to you that history teaches us that powerful countries really compete over something that has no value. We know that Jamaica have value. Yes, we're talented, but not just that alone. We have natural resources that superpowers over the world for the past 100, 200 years have been killing people for. Let me repeat that again. We have something so valuable that for the past 100, 200 years, superpowers all over the world kill people for. Yes. That is what makes Jamaica so valuable. And also it is its location. Its location. Shipping lanes, ports, and minerals, my people. That is the reason why we are so powerful. The term little but with talawa, it's not just a simple term. The island is small, my people, but we are filled with abundance. But us as Jamaicans, we don't see it. What we see is orange, and we see green, we see PMP, and we see labor right. That is what we see. While the people them uptown in a cherry garden, Narbrook, them see exactly what is going on, and they are capitalizing off of it. Imagine billions of barrels of recoverable oil being confirmed around Jamaica. You see, the news is always coming to the people them long after the fact. The United States of America and China already know that Jamaica have oil long time. Ever since the Chinese them come down in a the Manly area, because I so them start establish relationship with Jamaica, you know. Them the boy they come in and they have been exploring. And them find out soon after that Jamaica have oil. The United States of America probably find out way before then. But them see say the Chinese boy them like say them want come take over the oil drilling. You see how long the United States of America leave them at Jamaica? They invest them like a billions here and invest them like a billions there. And them never send nothing to them. Them build highway and they continue to build highway. Yes, them build the blasted highway. And then them have a 50-year lease on the highway. I collect tolls. Mm-hmm. Like them smart. Boy, I tell you, it's funny, you know. The amount of billions them make back that them money they 3-10 times over. Where them invest, them spend $1 billion and them are gonna make maybe about 10 billion or more. Every blasted minute toll I go up. They already knew that oil was in Jamaica, my people. Life-changing amount of oil. Not 100,000, not a million. We're talking about billions of barrels of oil, my people. Everything is going to change. Jamaica is no longer simply just a tourist destination. It is going to become an energy nation, my people. We don't know how much barrel of oil they are Trinidad, you know. But for the most part, you would say that the Trinidad economy is somewhat stable. The exchange rate with the United States of America, we're talking about one US dollar value about anywhere from 6 to 10 Trinidad dollar. You would say the Trinidad dollar is strong. When they do the exchange rate right now, currently, between Jamaica and the United States, it is what? One US dollar give you about anywhere from 155 Jamaican dollars to as much as 160 Jamaican dollars. But people, when we start drill and when we start export the oil, the Jamaican dollar is going to become much, much stronger if the government manage the affairs efficiently and honestly, the people. Yes, an energy nation, Jamaica will be sitting, 180 miles away from the United States' closest shores. We're talking about Miami, that is. 90 miles to Cuba. From Cuba to Miami is about another 90 miles, my people. Jamaica would now have a seat at the table, my people, in major, major global developments. And we have to be careful because, as I told you before, that oil caused a lot of people to lose their lives, not just regular citizens, even heads of state, i.e., Muammar Gaddafi. Let us not get into that. We just can just call his name. Him tell the United States of America and the big governments around the world, I am not going to trade oil in the US dollars. I am going to do it in gold. As soon as him start doing that, about 3 months later, he was no longer amongst the land of the living. Him gone to never, never land. So the comrades them and Mr. Bruce Golden, that is telling Prime Minister Brogard to stand up to Donald Trump. I say to you, take a look at what happened to Gaddafi. This is not child's play. This is a matter of life and death. So would America simply just sit back and allow another superpower to dominate that opportunity to make billions of dollars from drilling oil in Jamaica land we love? I said they already drilling. Them already a drill oil inland because you don't need no big set or nothing to drill oil inland. What we're talking about offshore. That is where the money is, my people. China has invested billions throughout the Caribbean, Latin America, and Africa, my people. That is what they do. They buy you off. Mhm. Them not go round and invade your country. They don't do that. Them buy you out. The art of war. Some people drop bombs. Some people kill a lot of people. Chinese, they take another approach. Them buy you out. Them strangle you. Yes? Them come at your yard and them say, okay, we will build the road for you. Yes, sir. You need infrastructure. You need roads. We build it for you. In return, I want a 50-year lease on your road. And every year we're going to increase the blasted toll pan uno. Somebody tell me the other day. They say, them take the toll road from the start to the finish. And when them done, them pay about $40 on the toll road. Me say, what can go so? A tiny, tiny island like Jamaica. You drive from one side of the island to the other side of the island in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you have to pay $40 upon that the toll road there. Eh? Big money them a make off of that toll road there. So they invest billions throughout the Caribbean, the people. Roads, ports, highway, industrial parks, special economic zones. The Chinese, them own down a wharf, them buy out down a wharf, my people, and them own down there. But them couldn't stop the big old duppy ship from parking in Jamaican waters, right at the port where them own. Them couldn't stop the United States from doing that. The United States could have gone on a Kingston Harbor right there, so, you know. Right at Kingston waterfront right there, so, you know. Them could have gone down there. Because I believe that is where the first aircraft carrier went back in 1962 when JFK sent one down to Jamaica. I believe that is where they went. But this one, you're right, so. Them go right where the Chinese, them are run business. Right down there, so. So them build highways, industrial parks, special economic zones, and they also give us loan. Then give we money to go spend with interest on it, the people. Yes? The Chinese, them really think short term. Them think long term, decades ahead. That is what me telling us, from they came to Jamaica and they started to establish relationship with the Manly regime soon after they discover the richness of Jamaica, and them never leave. Them could have leave the indentured slaves. Them will come to replace the Africans. Them down at Jamaica by themselves. Why didn't they do that? Because them come with them technology and them see something there at Jamaica, and them never want to leave. And they also saw Jamaica as a strategic zone, right, close to the United States of America. Them can spy upon them much, much easier and see where them are do. You know, the other day, them have to shoot down one of the Chinese, them balloons. Where the balloon come from? No much Jamaica. Where the blasted Chinese balloon come from via hover over United States of America? No much Jamaica or Cuba it come from. Nowhere else. Chinese, them they all the way away you are. Nowhere else, my people. Yes. So if Jamaica were to become, and I believe we are on the verge of becoming, a major energy producer, my people, would Beijing want a seat at the table? Of course. Many analysts, including Yardboss, would say absolutely. But you still have Great Britain. Mighty God of Daniel, I don't think they will win this war, my people. I don't think Great Britain will have a seat at this table, especially when you have the man in the White House who say drill, baby drill, the people. Thank you guys so much for joining another live stream. I go by the name Yardboss, my people. Please like this video. And if this is your first time seeing me on your screen, my people, please subscribe to the channel. All right, let us bring the video to the screen, my people. I'm sure on say, and a lie yard boss I tell. Mhm. And when you see them a boy in a them suit and tie talk, just know say this a boy. Him not gonna have no opportunity to drill no oil at Jamaica. And when you hear them say them just find oil, them find oil at Jamaica long blasted time. From my grandmother and my grandfather grew up, them a tell me about oil. How them know that? Because them already a drill oil at Jamaica. And the inland. Them never da drill none out of sea. Because if you drill oil out of sea, my people, everybody I go see. There is a lot of black families, in the United States of America, we live down south, and them live on them land, and all depend them land, my people. Mm-hmm. And guess who drill it? Them just tell one of them company there to come and drill the blasted oil, right? And give them a fee for drilling the oil right on them land. And them just set up a little something. And at that them a pump out the oil little by little out of. Not a major operation. Them a drill it long time at Jamaica. Nobody can tell me nothing. All right. Let us hear what this somebody have to say. And we're going to also hear from Andre, the people.
The potential is huge. It's a potentially life-changing license for the island of Jamaica. The size and scale and value is truly mind-blowing. This project could be potentially 7 billion barrels of recoverable.
You hear what the man say? The size, the scale, mind-blowing. And I say to you, if Ima said that out of his mouth, say it's mind-blowing, guess what? It is 10 times mind-blowing, because normally when you look down there and you estimate where they down there is way more than the estimate they down there. Jamaica could be sitting on the world's greatest oil reserve, and so does Cuba. Yeah. Why you think they want Cuba so badly? Them ya boy no fight for nothing at all. This is an investment. The man say it is mind-blowing. I'm going to play it again. I'm not going to interrupt him. Let me just make him talk to Ono.
It's a potentially life-changing license for the island of Jamaica. The size and scale and value is truly mind-blowing. This project could be potentially 7 billion barrels of recoverable oil. It could potentially double the GDP of the island as a standalone project, and it could also generate over $30 billion of tax take for the island of Jamaica. So the scale is quite substantial.
You hear what the man just said a while ago. But when you listen to him talk, I hear some skullduggery in him voice. He might talk about $30 billion worth of tax take. Nobody thinks you could just go come to Jamaica and you could spend your money and you could just drill and we just go tax you. No! You have to share some of that the blasted revenue there with we. It's not just tax alone. We want a piece of the profit where you make. It is going to be a deal that is beneficial. That is how I would do it. I don't know how Brogard them are going to do it. And I believe if Brogard is, and a lot of people don't like the orange man over there in America. But I have a gut feeling, say, if there is a deal that is going to be cut, the best deal is probably with the orange man, because the orange man is a businessman. That is probably our best deal. Them not going to go around the corner. Them are going to just talk to us how it is. Them not going to use them brain pan way. Straightforward. Me want 50% of the profit, and you get 50% of the profit, and then that is it. Deal with the people them accordingly. Anybody else will come with them this and them come with them that, and that is what me feel. Me no know how you feel. You let me know in the comment section. Yes. Because me just hear the skullduggery in that the boy the voice already. But tax dollars. Move from right there, so. But tax dollars. Revenue sharing we want. If a 50% you take your 50%. And give us the 50%. For 64 years as a nation, we have been suffering. For 64 years, we broke and we hungry. And very few people in a Jamaica seems like them a make a little bit of money. We need everything that we can get out of this oil deal. We need our Jamaicans abroad to come home and own a piece of the rock. And the only way we are going to be able to do that is if we get the best deal possible. We don't need no government to come build us no blasted road and then charge us one whole heap of money to drive on it. What them are going to come do? Drill the blasted oil and charge us to extract it out of the blasted ground? You not hear what me say to you? You not hear what me say to you? The road where them build in a Jamaica, them could have lent us the $1 billion. And then, whosoever build the road, the government, them could have created a tax. Yes. And call it road whatever. And every time we go buy a piece of food, every time we work, we pay in that the tax there. And then when the road finish pay for, we stop the tax. But them the boy there, them use them head power. Them convince we say, and that is what me tell you, financial education 101 is fundamental for regular citizens and also for the government. They make them the boy they come use them head power and say, no, you don't have to come out of your pocket with nothing. That is some of the worst deals that you can make in your personal life and also for your country. No. You don't have to come out of your pocket for nothing. Anytime you hear anything like that, run. Don't sign the paper. Because skullduggery is about to happen. I will spend the $1 billion and I'll build the highway for you. And the government man look at him and say, mighty God, this is a good deal, This is a magnificent deal. We don't have to spend any money. We don't have to go out and we don't have to borrow anything. This is a good deal. But it is not a good deal. Because for 50 years, they'll be collecting tolls. For 50 years, they'll be increasing the toll money. They'll spend $1 billion, and over 50 years, they'll be making $10 billion. That is a brilliant investment for the Chinese man. Them can pull off the same blasted deal when it comes to the oil drilling. Oh, Jamaica, we have the technology to drill. You don't have it. Bro, God, wake up. Bro, God, wake up. All right. let me listen to what Andrew have to say though. Let me listen to what Andrew have to say, and then we'll close off and come back later on about 5 o'clock, right? Because we have new development in the United States of America, my people. President Trump him just signed some executive order yesterday, my people. Yes, he's not giving up. He's not giving up. All right, let us hear Andrew.
Substantial.
Also, the oil, Courtney. The black oil, they call it the black gold. Are you aware? I'm not just on a Cooper's Hill. You know, around, I think no founder don't know, and I go and teach you all.
Yes, teach them,
You see,
teacher.
under the surface of Jamaica, Courtney,
Yes.
there is about 6 places on the island that there's rich oil.
Them already a drill it already. Me and me gonna hear from Andrew because he's connected in that circle there. Yard boss is just seeing 2020 vision. Oh, him know say oil there Cooper's Hill and them the place there. If them not already done there, I drill it. Huh? Big country where the maroon them live, where Corey and him friend them live up there, so. How long Andrew Holness them want go inside there? Where they inside there? Ask yourself that question there. What is in the cockpit country?
Presents. So the Chinese want the oil. The Americans want the oil. The British want the oil. Remember, they said it's about 7 billion barrels, If it's about 7 billion barrels, Courtney, Jamaica can't break again. But,
Yes.
but,
Yes, the boat.
who wants to hear the but tonight?
What is the boat? What is the boat?
Who wants to hear the but tonight, Courtney?
Andrew name him a go call now, Andrew name him a go call now.
Who wants to hear the but? Jamaica can become the next Nigeria.
No, we don't want to come the next Nigeria. We want to become the next Dubai or Singapore, not a Nigeria.
That the Nigeria is wealthy, but the wealth doesn't trickle down to the poor people. So the corruption, Courtney, is the cause of Nigeria's crisis.
Oh.
I am saying that to say, if wholeness is there, none of you will get a decent partner draw.
All right. All right, boss man. All right. We hear you loud and clear. Him say, if wholeness is there, none of us will get a decent partner draw. I'm not going to go that far. I will ask the people of Jamaica to pray for our leaders. Corruption is getting better, I would say. Pray for our leaders so they can make the right decision. The decision is probably not going to be a choice as which country is going to be drilling the oil. But the decisions that I'm talking about is the deals that is going to be cut. The percentages that Jamaica is going to be received from each barrel of oil, the people. That is where we need the best deal done for the Jamaican people. And once we cross that hurdle, the next hurdle is to make sure that whosoever is in charge, whosoever is the government of the land, not just during the wholeness administration, but for administration after wholeness, we need a shift in culture and mindset to say that we have to look after the people of Jamaica. This is not just for the government. This is for the people of Jamaica. Yes, we have to continue to pray. That is the approach that I'm going to take. We're not going to come out and say, bro, God, I'm going to take the whole of the money. No, I'm not going to say that. Thank you guys so much for joining another live stream. All right, let us see what you guys are saying in the comment section here. But people, Samuel say, it is not 26 bank account, yard boss. It is 28. I was talking about Andrew Owen's bank account earlier, but people. So thank you so much for that correction. Paylene said the same thing too. It is 28 bank account. Veronica said, good morning, yard boss. Blessings. Exactly. You hit the nail on the head. So right. I was talking about Jill, baby Jill. But people, good morning, yard boss. It is a huge disgrace that Jamaica still do not have control over their island. The people have suffered so much, and greed by politicians are destroying it. I would say to you, Lisa, continue to pray for the politicians, them. Because what is encouraging to me is that, yes, even though you may have some skullduggery still going on in Jamaica, the Integrity Commission is holding some of them accountable. Remember, I know, Andrew Holness is still under investigation by the Integrity Commission. And I believe 7 members of his party is also under investigation. Okay? So it's not like Jamaica is just a lawless place where people are able to make money without accounting for the money. So hope is still there, my people. I believe it is getting better. And we just need to continue to pray that corruption is 100% eradicated. Yes? All right. Let us ban this user, right? Just all right, but people. Okay. Good morning. See the equipment. Can't tie that. Okay, so you see the thing is this, right? Yard boss is not just a regular blagger boy. Okay? So Edwin say, and as I say, sometimes people just type and then just type, right? Edwin say, good morning. If they are drilling you, you would see the equipment, can't hide and drill. I would say to you, Edwin, you're talking nonsense, Edwin. Do you know that they have underground tunnels in Jamaica where you can see? Do you know that they have areas in Jamaica that is restricted to us Jamaican citizens? Do you know that? Do you know that major corporations in a Jamaica, in a cockpit country, probably not even allowed by the chief up there? When natural resources, the water. Do you know say countries I take with water and I send go back a feed them place? Our natural water. Do you know that? Them a buckle water where you drink. Them a buckle water where you think the natural spring water come from. Places like Jamaica. The falls. Don't tell me, say, you can't hide and drill because people they are foreign. With oil in them backyard with one little arm pump, so I pump out the blasted oil out of them backyard. And trucker come feet. What you cannot hide, Edwin, you cannot hide the mass drilling of oil. When them go out and them set up the oil rig them off the shores. When oil there in the water, you have to set up the big rig. When oil depend land, you don't need no big set of nothing for drill no oil on land. You don't need that. And the truck can come and the truck can do the oil thing. And Jamaica not have to refine no blasted oil. Them can ship it out. United States just right there, so. Me not have to see it to believe that it is already going on. Okay? Yes. All right. We have to have an open mind, my people. An open mind. Drill for oil will disrupt the atmosphere and landscape, earth. A lot of disruptive activity to the earth, money. But I don't, let me see if I can read this thing properly, right? Just all right. But I don't if engineer agree with drill such a small island. So basically what Edwin is saying is that drilling for oil will disrupt the atmosphere and landscape. You see, Edwin, you sound like a proper boy. Somebody who look at the world as a good human being. To say that, yes, if you drill, you can mash up the place. Them a man where we are deal with. Them not give a rat's ass we want to mash up. Them not give a rat's ass if your beach go from white sandy sand to black like tar. They don't care. Them no business more the environmental this and the environmental that. You business with it. But they're no business. And yes, there'll be oil spills. That is bound to happen. And then we just throw some little chemical in the water. And then the water clear up while the oil itself gone down to the sea, the bottom of the sea. And them say everything nice, only can go out, go swim again. Yes. Them no business with that. Edwin. Marlon said, what can go so? All right, so Edwin again say, our government consult with engineers who has Jamaica best interest at heart. Find out if it is okay to drill. All right, I'm just going to give you the benefit of the doubt, right? To say that you do believe in the good, right, of these people that has been hunting oil ever since them established themselves. Yard boss tend to look at things in a more sinister way. Because when I look at it from that lens, my subscriber base will be more educated and they will spot trends and they will spot opportunities and act on it. You see, if you're not afraid of water, yes, I would say, see if you can get, if you're not afraid of water and what you would say, rough seas, I shake you up, and you're a Jamaican, there's going to be opportunity in the oil industry to go out and go work and they rig them in the sea. You know how much money them the job they pay? Jamaicans are going to get an opportunity to apply for those jobs. It is a must. Because them the boy there that is brave enough to go out there in the sea, they're very limited in the world. Not everybody want to go out and sea for 6 months or a year to work on those oil rigs. Okay? So big money is coming. All right? So let me read Edwin comment again. Him say, our government consult with engineers who has Jamaica best interest at heart. Find out if it is okay to drill. Once they down there, and them ready to go down there, at the deal them a work out right now, I fight them, I fight. That is the reason why Trump come down there with him dumpy ship. Soon and very soon, you're going to hear them announce who them are going to work with. Don't be surprised if you hear ExxonMobil, BP, one of them, the big United States company there. Yes. While they're there, them are going to go for it. Safe or unsafe, them are go for that. All right. Many citizens may have to relocate. I don't think so. The oil, with the water, people have to relocate for that. What they have to relocate for is the land, down a parity, and in a Black River, where Andrew Oldness and his friend them already say they want. Probably already sold. It is alleged that the land is already sold to the highest bidder. It is alleged, not really alleged. It come out of one of the politicians' them mouth. Say that from Parity all the way up to Black River is going to become the new tourist attraction, the new South Beach. The entire Black River is going to be a purpose-built city. That is how people will be relocated inland. Mhm. Yes, and the value of those homes inland is also going to increase in prices for people. So Jacqueline say, attention my people, continue to pray Jamaica. If someone is counterfeit, sign out Jamaica. Let me have to understand where Jacqueline are right, right? Attention my people, continue to pray Jamaica. If someone is counterfeit, sign out Jamaica. Then documents signed with other countries is not that illegal. Can someone respond? I don't understand your train of thought. I mean, I understand your train of thought. Anything where Prime Minister Brogard and him friend them sign Allah. Okay, anything where Prime Minister Brogard sign, it is the law of the land. Okay? Thank you guys so much for joining another live stream, my people. I'll see you guys later. Happy Independence Day. Happy 64th birthday, Jamaica land we love. I'm out. Bye bye. Bye bye.